Yes. Everything about this book is a yes. I actually can't describe how much I love this because I love literally everything this author writes. She seems to know exactly how to write from the perspective of someone who's not like joining part of, in this they call it the factory. And I think there's a theme with all her books where it's like, oh, our main character is not part of the factory and everyone around her is trying to get her to join this factory. Now, when I first saw this book, I thought it was gonna be literally about aliens. I thought it was a sci-fi book. I did think this. Yes, I did. Was I pleasantly surprised where it went? Absolutely. It did take me a while to find my footing in the beginning. She was talking about being a witch or being a wizard, talking about alien spaceships and things. And I was like, it took me a while for me to go, oh, I know what you mean. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it makes sense. I actually got off my lazy ass and got a tripod, so I didn't need to hold it, plus my hand was getting sore. Anyways, back to Earthlings. Is this a gross book? Absolutely. Gross stuff happens in this all the time. And was I, while listening to the audiobook in the car being like, yes, I was like that. However, I was also in the car being like, oh my gosh. Like if I was reading it on like a physical, if I had the physical book, I would be tabbing the shit out of this. It would be tabs up the wazoo, and it's not even that long of a book, but it would have so many tabs because this author just knows how to write. Oops. There we go. She just knows, she knows. It's interesting that in both Convenience Store Woman and Earthlings, there is a woman who kind of marries someone or is in a relationship with someone, but not, like, they're just using it as like a mask. And I think it's interesting again, I don't know anything about Japanese society. I've never been to Japan, but I always think it's so interesting. I love reading about Japan. I love reading about people living there. It's something that I'm interested in. And it's a theme that I'm noticing from her work, and I actually can't wait for her to put out. I'll read everything from this person. I think I haven't read the ceremony or life ceremony. I think I've read like half of it. That first story. Oh, gross. I love it. Give me more. Give me 10 more of them. It's delicious. Don't tell me what's in it. Just give it to me. That meme. Anyways. Do I know what happened at the end of this? Do I know what that last scene is? No clue. I could tell you what I thought happened, but I still don't know really if what I listened to is what I heard, So regardless, I love this book, and I'm considering, I do want it as a physical copy, and I think I will read it again because, I don't know, I think it just has some interesting things to say, and it's written really well, really sweetly. I think, in my opinion, I gave this 5 stars, so yeah, just, I don't know, look up the trigger warnings, I guess, because this is pretty crazy. I related to this as well in the sense that, like, the main character, she would go with her family to their grandparents' house very far away, and it would be like a road trip to get there once a year. And that was kind of like what we did when we were growing up. We had, a grandparents' house that was really far away, and it was kind of like on the rocks. It was by the ocean, and it was very similar to her experience. So when she described when she described going back to this place as an adult now, and describing, the feelings of what it was like to now come back after being away for so long and experiencing the same areas and locations, I guess, that she, you know, enjoyed as a kid with her cousins and stuff. Yeah, I was like, yeah, she nailed it. She nailed that stuff. So yeah, there was another aspect I really enjoyed about this. I just really can't wait to read more from this author, really. I can't wait. She knows what she's doing.